The subtleties within this episode. Oh my god. Hello everyone and welcome to Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works episode 3. My god. Like, a lot of people know what I'm on about. But yeah, I didn't expect the subtleties that were there. I mean, yeah, I can't even go into detail on it. But yeah, it was just beautiful. I mean, a lot happened in this episode, and I can't say what. Basically, all I can say is it's foreshadowing future episodes for this series. If it does, what's the word? Acknowledge that. If it, let me just say acknowledge. If it acknowledges that way, I mean, I don't know if it will deal with it. If it will deal with it, then yay. If it doesn't, then fair enough. But yeah, some stuff we're referring to Fate Zero, but one thing was referring to yeah, something that'll be dealt with later episodes. If it does, again, I don't actually know if it will. I mean, yeah. So yeah, this episode was basically an all-out brawl of carnage between Archer and Saber versus Berserker, as well as Elia versus Rin, best lolly, best girl. Oh, she's beautiful. Oh, you gotta love her. Elia is love, Elia is life, because she is fabulous. I mean, Rin's okay, yeah, I know, but you cannot mess with the greatness, the awesomeness that is Elia. I mean, she has white hair, granted that is giving her a bit of an edge when it comes to me. Do apologise. But yeah, yeah. There was like, I didn't expect the scene to be in. Granted, I didn't know that it would be in. I'm not gonna say the name, no. I'm just gonna say Swagger Boy, like I said. In this, there was an added scene. I don't know if there was an individual novel, so it was probably added into the canon, so like a filler part. It wasn't in the 2006 version either. Basically, Kirai's being a little bit sly, mother trucker. What's he doing with Swagger Boy? I mean, like, Swagger Boy's just been mentioning all this stuff. I mean, like, like Kirai's just mentioning, short, time thing again, and then Swagger Boy's just asking, how's your encounter? Like, what did you think? And then Kirai's just, like, responding, it was like I got an old acquaintance back. Oh, yes. And yeah, Berserker. Berserker is basically an immortal for all things considered. That's his noble phantasm, but at the same time it isn't. Basically, he reverts time on his body, like what we saw. Need to be careful with Saber now. I mean, with what Saber did with her sword, I mean, that golden glow thing, he can basically revert time as though that didn't happen to his body, and that would make him yeah, you know, essentially immortal. But can I say that? No, I can't. I mean, yeah, and like, you know, he is very strong-willed, and for like the Berserker class, he still has his prowess and skills and agility as if he was a I suppose who Berserker is, he could be considered a Saber class as well. For example, I don't actually know if he can be. I'm referring to his identity. But basically, a Berserker is a Berserker class is where a heroic spirit has gone mad for a time in their life or gone through depravity. I could be wrong, but it is to do with madness. That's why they are the Berserker. A Berserker can speak, but it's nothing like, you know, what Saber and Archer can do, like, you know, full-on contact with like words. I mean, like I said, I mean, I could be wrong with that. I mean, there probably are Berserkers down the line that can, you know, like, speak like a normal conversation. But again, I haven't played visual novels and games. I'm just referring to like the experiences from Fate Zero, the 2006 series, and the Unlimited Blade Works movie. I'm just going through that. And yeah, he can take a beating and he can hold his own against Saber and Archer. So, yeah, and Archer can't deal with the Berserker class because he's not that strong. So yeah, and then with the Rin versus Elia fight, Rin was surprised to see the amount of power she has for a person so young, especially so from the fact that she can control a Berserker class. Because like a Berserker class is like strenuous on the body. And yeah, basically Rin was going to be fucked if it wasn't for Archer saving her. Yeah, what else? And Emiya. Basically, I am happy it went this way. I mean, like, if it went this way originally, then yeah, fair enough. Like I said, I'm referring to the 2006 version. I'm not gonna say what happened, just in case you want to see that series. But yeah. He was basically all in all helpless, and he was last time, and he didn't know what to do. But he wasn't being stupid. Granted, he was being stupid, but he wasn't as stupid as he was last time. Basically, Rin told him to run because he can't do anything. Like, I'll watch over Saber. Like, yeah, go on. But like, you know, he made a promise to her. Like, I'll fight with you and such. And then Rin is like pissed seeing him there. And then he's just like, no, I need to be here. We're like, would you want to like would you like being told to leave the battlefield? And then she was just like silent. Yeah, and seeing Berserker resurrect, he just grabs Saber and just runs off of her. It's like, come on, girl, come on, gotta save my waifu. And then, you know, we see the giant explosion from Archer. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 guy. And yeah, Saber was just like, oh, Master, I'm grateful for you, you know, saving me, but would you mind unhanding me? So yeah, just pulls away, and then he coughs up blood. I don't know why. I don't even know what he did to be for something to be taxing. Although I do know, but I could be wrong. I mean, if it is, it's strange that it's doing that. But if it is, then fair enough. But if it isn't, then yeah, we'll probably find out next episode what it actually is. So yeah, all in all, this episode was absolutely phenomenal. The music was fitting for Berserker. I mean, that's Berserker's thing, without doubt. The fighting was good. The foreshadowing and subtle hints were nicely added, especially so with Saber. I mean, that simple act of what she was doing, I mean, yeah, I'm not going to say where, which, and when. I mean, like, you'll understand if and when you decide to, you know. So, yeah. All in all, surprise, surprise, I'm going to give this episode a 10 out of 10. Yeah, when it's something like this, like a pure battle episode, and I've enjoyed it to this extent, and yeah, 10 out of 10, and there wasn't even a death. So, yeah, I'm happy. Good day. See you next week. Kirei Greatness, the best priest, and Elia Magnificence. Good day. And we'll find out why what's his name? Emiya, yeah? No, Shirou. I don't know. Shirou was coughing up blood. So yeah, see you next week.